Hi guys, this is the Dynamic Nuclear Podcast, and I hope you guys are excited for episode 3. I'm here with Dynamic.
Hey guys, this is Dynamic Meme here from the Dynamic team. Hey guys.
Hey guys. And first up, we're going to talk about Japan.
Yeah, let's talk about Japan.
Yeah, let's talk about
That's
it.
an interesting subject, isn't it?
It is.
It's like a whole nother country.
A whole nother continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you start talking about it then.
Okay, so here's how it went. First off, I got to my friend Charizard's house at night, and
I
then...
thought that was a Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon, but his Twitch name is Charizard4249. Make sure you check him out. I went to his house late at night. We woke up, and his dad drove us to Toronto, and we got into the airport. And at the airport, I converged all my money into yen, which was really fun.
Yen's like $1 billion of $1 US, right?
It basically, it's like $1.50 American.
So like if you were to go to the store and buy a Coke, it'd be like $1 billion yen.
It would be more like water's like 120, and then pop is like 380.
380 billion.
380 billion yen. Yes.
That's a lot of yen.
Yes. But
I have a question.
what?
So the currency they take around. So like, what are the denominations of like coinage or bills?
They have a 5, a 10, 100, and 200 yen coins. There may be one I'm missing, and then there is 100. There's 1,000 yen and a 5,000 yen, and I believe one more that I'm missing. I am missing one more. But it was a great trip. The first part of it, we were in Tokyo. I went to the first few days in Tokyo. We went to Shibuya Crossing. We went to
Shibuya Roll Call.
Shibuya Roll Call at the 109 building. We also went to the Shibuya area, and we saw the Nintendo store, the Pokemon Center there, the Capcom store, the Godzilla store, and the Sega store, which was fantastic.
What do they sell at the Capcom store?
The Capcom store, they sell mainly Monster Hunter stuff, very little Resident Evil, and then Mega Man.
What about Street Fighter?
Very small.
Really?
Very small.
Street Fighter's like one of their biggest franchises.
In Japan, the majority of that whole store was Monster Hunter.
Huh. That sucks.
Yeah.
What about the Sega store?
The Sega store was Sonic, Persona, what's that one game? Shining Force, I think it is.
I have no idea.
That's an RPG game from like the early 1980s,
What about Crazy
90s.
Taxi?
I didn't see any of that there.
No Crazy Taxi?
No Crazy Taxi.
You know, Crazy Taxi is one of Sega's foundational IPs. I don't know why they wouldn't have any Crazy Taxi stuff.
That's true. And, there is one more IP they had there. Yakuza.
Classic.
It is a classic.
Classic.
And also in Tokyo, we went to a few shrines, which you'll see in the recap part 1, which is already out. Tell me guys what you thought of that recap. My editor put a lot of hard work into that, and it may be one of the best videos we put out yet.
Wait, are you talking about your editor, Danny K?
Yes, Danny K, which is right behind the camera.
Oh, dude. He's such a good videographer.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And a part of that,
Check out Danny K on Instagram.
check out Danny K on Instagram, and also check out his website.
Yes.
We're also going to try from Japan. These are all the way from Japan. I have not touched them since September. Hopefully they're still good. But we're going to try these Kit Kats. They're pineapple Kit Kats we got in Japan. And we're going to see how Dynamic likes it and how Dan likes it.
So, what, did you have to declare these? Or did you just throw them in your luggage?
Well, about that, you know how you're supposed to say what you bought in Japan, right?
Outside of the U.S., I think you have to say what you are bringing back with you, yeah.
Well, you see, I did this thing where I buried all my stuff into my luggage with my clothes on top, so all my souvenirs were underneath, and when they asked if I bought anything in Japan, I said, no, I just brought my clothes.
I actually don't think you have to declare like food stuff like this.
Well,
I think it's like specific stuff that you have.
like
to declare.
electronics and stuffed animals and a bunch of other stuff I got from Pokemon Center. All of those were hidden underneath everything. So technically,
Breaking the law.
I broke
A restless
international
man.
law.
Restless
International law was broken.
Those Kit Kat guys.
Now we're gonna try this pineapple Kit Kat.
That smells good.
They're a little melted.
That's okay. Mine actually survived pretty good.
We're gonna break this. Clean break. Okay, let's go. Try 3, 2, 1.
That tastes very real pineapple.
It's all right.
I like it.
You like it? I'm glad you liked it. It has that pineapple taste, but there's something to it like I don't know. It's kind of off for me.
You know what? You know what Japan does very well?
What?
When they make artificial like candy and stuff, they do a really good job at actually mimicking whatever fruit. Like it's supposed to be like the Mountain Dew Violet. It was like a grape Mountain Dew that they had, and it actually tasted like Concord grape. It didn't taste like something else.
That is another thing. Grapes, anything grape there, like you said, grape is their best flavor. I was in Japan when I went there, and their grapes are huge. They're like this big for one grape compared to American grape, which is small, and they're high quality. They taste really good. They're that very like viney, like winey grape tasting. It's like very like strong grape taste, like natural grape taste. And I highly recommend if you go to Japan, you buy grapes because it's the best grapes you'll ever have in the world.
Do you highly recommend it?
I highly recommend it.
He highly recommends it, guys.
You'll even see in my recap, I ate grapes in a ryokan laying on the bed while in the sauna of one of my hotels.
Cool.
It was peak grapes, peak taste. Another part of Japan I'm going to mention that was great was, here's my 3 top places if you ever go to Japan. Go to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Hiroshima. Those are the best places I went to on all of the trip. Takayama was nice. I liked it. It's a small rural town, but I could have, if I focused on 3 things for those 2 weeks, I would have just stayed to those 3 places. Because I got more out of those 3 places than I did anywhere else. Hakone, we really didn't do much because we were just there. It's a little ryokan town, so we just stayed in our ryokan for the whole time and went out of town and walked to a grocery store. And then, believe I'm forgetting one more. Shoot. The other place we went to. But besides that, those are the top 3 you should go to. Kyoto, Tokyo, and Hiroshima, the best places to go for a 2-week vacation, because you'll get more out of that than trying to go to 6 different places like we did.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that. Pick 3 big areas, get all of it out, and then next time hit the northern part of Japan. Like if I ever go back, I'm going to Hokkaido and the northern parts of Japan. But those are the 3 places I recommend for first time. You get the traditional side in Kyoto, you get the big city side in Tokyo, and then in Hiroshima, you get the history side of Japan and other conflicts and other things while you're there.
Any good bathhouses?
Yeah. The bathhouses were on our other 2 places. We were at, like I said, Hakone and Takayama. Takayama had a huge bathhouse outside of our inn that you could walk to if you were a part of the hotel. And it was, it had 2 separate baths, men, women, and then they had a shared bath in the middle. I didn't feel comfortable enough to go in there with strangers, but I just stayed at the personal ryokan hot spring bath in our hotel.
Neat.
Yes, I didn't trust going around with a bunch of strangers with. That just felt weird to me, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, we're gonna talk about your new Guitar Hero peripherals.
Man, we're already talking about that. That's crazy. Well, anyway. I heard about this company that's making new Guitar Hero controllers. The company Cracked. CRKD is how it's spelled. Spells cracked, apparently. This is a new controller that they just came out with recently. It's the It's the Gibson Les Paul Blueberry Burst Pro Edition. Now, what's cool about this controller is this is like one of the few controllers that you could buy online. Mechanical frets.
Mechanical frets?
Yeah, mechanical frets.
That is very nice.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more responsive than standard Guitar Hero controllers with their membrane stuff.
And I love the blue on the accent of the design. It's very
And,
beautiful.
yeah, it looks good too.
With the gold dials as well.
Here's the thing: if you want to play like Guitar Hero games in this year, your options are pretty limited as far as what controllers you can get. Either you could buy an old like Xbox 360 controller, and I'd say half the time, maybe even more than half the time, you're gonna find something wrong with the controller that you buy used, especially when it comes to whammy bars and tilt sensors and stuff like that. Having an all new manufactured product that you can buy just on Amazon. These are 130. It's a little pricey, but having mechanical frets, having this strum bar is Hall Effect. If you don't know what Hall Effect is, it's
Magnetic?
I don't exactly know how the technology works, but I know they talk about it in like joysticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Where if you have a Hall Effect joystick, it's less susceptible to like joystick drift, which you see on a lot of like the Nintendo Switch controllers nowadays.
I got drift on my Switch 2 one.
So this strum bar is Hall Effect. Now it doesn't have like that click like you had on
The originals.
the old Guitar Hero controllers, but what it does have is it has like a feedback motor inside, like you have like on the Xbox or PlayStation controllers, like how it has the rumble. This has kind of a rumble in there when you strum up and down, so you feel when you press down to hit the note, which is pretty cool. And the whammy's nice, and there's like a bunch of presets that you can do for configuration and stuff.
Now, my question to you, what is that up there?
This is just a little stick and buttons to use, like navigate menus and stuff. And this is wireless.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's wireless. The little USB thing gets stored in here, which is this thing's a little hard to get off, so I'm not even gonna bother right now.
Now, can you also use that for Fortnite Festival?
Yes, you can use it for Fortnite Festival.
Oh, that is awesome.
You can use it for Rock Band 4 on the Xbox. You can use it for older Guitar Hero games. You can use it for Clone Hero and Yarg on PC. It's very cool. It's very nice.
And have you got to use it yet?
Yeah, I got to use it over the weekend. It's a nice controller. I'm glad they make new controllers that are nice.
And it's very high quality.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try that at Massive Lion and play it with you.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's gonna be terrific.
It will be terrific. In fact, super terrific.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And for our next set of stuff we're going to talk about is, I heard you've been playing we're going to talk about games we've been playing. And how about you lead off with Megabonk?
Oh, Megabonk is terrific. If you've ever played Vampire Survivors, it's like that, but in 3D. You go around the stage, and your weapons auto-fire. So as you defeat enemies, they drop experience, and then once you level up, then you could choose like a new weapon to have that auto fires, or certain power ups that like lower your cooldown so that your stuff comes out more frequently, or like the amount of stuff that gets fired out of you. It's pretty interesting. A lot of it is trying to avoid enemies and building the right set of items to be able to get as far as you can.
What are the right set of items?
I cannot say.
You cannot say?
Yeah, because every build's different, and you can make a lot of stuff work in that game. It's a lot of fun.
What was your favorite setup?
My favorite setup is a very fast cooldown and something called the Blood Tome, where you get lifesteal, so as you do damage, you heal. So you're always putting out attacks while healing yourself. So you can get pretty far just doing that. Yeah.
Lifesteal seems like a very good trait, because in most games, lifesteal is really good, where you get damage an opponent, take their health, and heal up while you're damaging them. That's always a really good trait or skill you could pick up on a game. So that sounds really cool. Now, for the games I've currently been playing, recently we've had 2 major games release. This year I'm taking a break with Call of Duty, so I won't be playing that at all, really. I
We'll
did
see.
play the beta. Yeah, we'll see, because I always give in, I know. I did play the beta because it was free. And then the games I did get, though, were Battlefield 6, because that game during the beta surprised me and I liked it very much. And I want to give Call of Duty more competition, so I got it because I want Call of Duty to have that strive to do better. The gameplay is great. I've played so far a couple of hours of it. I did one of 3 games of the TDM. I believe that's I forgot the name of it, but it's just like one team versus another team. And then I did Operation Firestorm, and that's about it on that game so far. But the season 1 is coming out in 2 days, on the 28th of October, which should be interesting. We're getting a new map, and it should be fun. You'll be seeing me probably stream that with my producer Dan and some other people. I'm going to try to stream playing the game with them on the start of season 1. I also been playing a lot of Pokemon Legends EA because it's
Pokemon suck.
Oh, nah. Pokemon.
It's not even the best RPG.
It's
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
here we go.
All right, tell me why you think Pokemon is good, or even a good RPG.
Well, if I'm gonna be honest,
If you're going to be honest, you're going to tell me that it sucks.
if I'm going to be honest, the quality of the games could be better, like graphically and production-wise, but the stories are still really good. Like in the new ZA game, I'm not going to spoil the story, it's really heartfelt towards the end, but I'm a huge...
You become a Pokemon master.
I've been playing since I was like 6 to 8, either 6 or 8, and I've been playing ever since. Part of the reason I keep playing Pokemon games is probably because of nostalgia. I just buy it because it reminds me of being a kid again. But if it wasn't because of that, I probably wouldn't be playing it. Yes, but the games, in my personal opinion, if you've been playing since you were little or before the Switch era, you have many pleasant, wonderful memories, starting from the DS, Game Boy Advance, all the way to the 3DS until the Switch. All those games were peak. Heart Gold, Soul Silver was the best, with Pokemon Platinum, and then Black and White 2. Those are my top 3 games of all time. There's only two good recent Pokemon games, which is the new one, Legends EA, even though they don't have that many assets in the game and there's barely any polygons. But it's still a really good game if you're nostalgic for Pokemon. Trust that.
Okay, maybe if you're nostalgic for Pokemon, but let me tell you from an outsider's perspective.
Sure.
Now, I did play Pokemon Platinum back in the day.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite games back then.
Yeah.
That's because I was a kid and I had no idea what good RPGs were. Now, then I played Final Fantasy VII, and that game was actually very challenging. And wasn't just hitting the A button over and over again. You actually had to think out your strategy and stuff. And then to a lesser extent of not so much of the thinking perspective, but a fun RPG where you actually have to like do inputs on your controller. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Now that is one of my favorite games of all time, and I don't even like RPGs that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like in that one you choose your attack, and then you have to do timed button presses in order for your attack to actually be effective. So, say you use
Like Clair Obscure.
Like the multi. I've never played that.
Yeah.
But like if you use the multi jump, you have to like time your A button presses to
match when you hit the enemy.
Yes, and I like stuff like that because it actually adds a bit of interactivity to your
turn-based combat.
To your turn-based combat, yeah, and that's fun. Now sitting there thinking, will this water Pokemon beat this fire Pokemon? I think the water one will win. Like, that's very obvious. Obviously, the water one's going to do more critical damage to the fire Pokemon. It's very obvious, and it's very basic.
Yes, but that is the truth to Pokemon, though, too. I know a lot of us adults play it, but it's also technically supposed to be meant for kids. Now, I know you might bring up the thing where, well, kids should also be challenged to do better, but at the same time, too, it's a more of a creature collection game to collect creatures, not supposed to be a challenging game. It's, to enjoy your adventure and story and collect everything there is.
Maybe if you treat it like a collectathon, that's a bit better of a game.
Yeah.
But as an RPG, as a turn-based RPG, I just can't say that it's any good.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
For me, though, my only complaints with the recent things of Pokemon is I don't know if you guys seen this. It was, I believe, at the last Xbox event.
Xbox.
They had Beast of Reincarnation revealed, which is a game made by Game Freak, and it's a Souls-like, and it has really, really, really good graphics. Yet we don't get that in Pokemon.
Graphics.
But the things Pokemon could step up on, I feel storytelling is good. They need voice acting. They need better graphics.
And great gameplay.
Gameplay is already really good in the
No,
newest
it's not.
game.
Oh, is it?
It's no longer turn-based.
Oh, it's not.
It's
See, shows you what I know.
It's action combat. So
How do you do that in Pokemon? Do you
have you ever
do you
played
have a gun?
Xenoblades?
Do you have a gun with Pokeballs in it, and you're like,
No, it's what they did is, have you ever played a Xenoblade game?
no, I don't play stupid Japanese stuff.
True. So basically, imagine a game where you have cooldowns. So every time you attack, there's a cooldown meter. You hit the button, then you do your attack, and then you have to wait a cooldown before you can use that attack again. So then the enemies here, you have your cooldowns. You can choose what moves to use, and it's all in real time. So then you have to decide how to attack. And then also with Pokemon throwing, that's in real time now, so you don't have to go click ball, then throw. You can literally just grab a Pokeball and throw it at the Pokemon.
So,
And they did that in Legends Arceus as well.
I'm
Besides
a little confused.
action
and
combat.
not to get too derailed on this subject. So, do you control the Pokemon and attack them, and then throw a Pokeball at it?
No. So how it works is, you don't control the Pokemon. The Pokemon's like AI. So it's AI, and then you tell it what moves to move. If you walk this way, your Pokemon follows you to dodge the attack, and then you use the cooldowns and you attack, and then it keeps following you around the map. You can dodge attacks yourself because Pokemon can also attack you, the player character.
So, like, a Charizard can go up to you and burn you alive with
Yes.
its fire breath.
Yes, if it damages
Do you
you too
die?
much, you can die and you respawn.
You can die?
Yes.
Oh, dude, they should have, like, a funeral sequence. Like,
Well, there is one at the end of the game. Not for you though.
see, he just spoiled the game for you guys.
Dang it!
And he said he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Well, there it is.
Someone died in Pokemon?
Yeah, they killed someone off in a Pokemon game.
Wow. Maybe the series has come further than I thought.
Yeah, it has.
They actually have a story development where someone gets, like, hurt. That's crazy.
But here, it's more. The only problem with that is if you don't like sitting through dialogue like a visual novel, you're just gonna be seeing. Here's the funny thing: all the cutscenes in the game are fully animated with their lip flaps moving, but there's no sound or voice, so it's just a fully animated cutscene with flip flaps moving. But you have to read like 100 boxes of text.
Yeah, they didn't have the budget for voice acting with their billion-dollar game.
Their billion-dollar company, and they only spent $13 million on the budget for the game.
They only spent $13 million on a Pokemon game?
Yeah. The next game is only getting $20 million budget.
For a Pokemon game.
Yes.
A huge
And-
franchise.
Yes, the Terra leaks leaked that the development in Legends EA was only $13 million.
I don't even know what to say to that.
You would think they put more effort into their
They're
games and
good-
hire more staff, but they don't.
They're getting a lot of profit margin on that. Let's just say that. That's a huge margin
So
for profit.
each game is $70, and they already sold 6 million copies in the first week, so they are already past their cost of the game.
I would imagine a bulk of their sales probably come from the first week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe it's not as big as a franchise as I think it is.
Well, the thing that really makes it a big franchise is the show, the trading card games, and everything else. That's the main sellers. The games are just what pushes the new Pokemon and the new creature designs.
Also, how many people have a Switch 2?
That's probably around. That's a good question. Let me check because they just released their sales
Because
date.
I don't think the Switch 2. Well, it's on both of them, isn't it?
Switch 2 sales. Switch
Well, put the Pokemon games on.
on both.
first Switch.
The first Switch, the new one's on. Well, the Switch 2 sold. I believe it said 1.8 million worldwide in its first week. The rest is on the Switch 1 right now.
That makes sense.
Switch 2 sales figures. The Switch 2 sales figures. And I heard you got rid of your Switch 2.
Yeah, it's just there was one game I was playing on it, and that was Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, so
No Donkey Kong. Didn't wanna.
No, it didn't look like a game that would have appealed to me very much. All I really saw of that game was Donkey Kong like smashing through the floor and like hitting walls and stuff, and I was like, well, it's just a game where you break your environment. I mean, you ever play Red Faction?
Gorilla.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just go play that.
I liked it because it's a good collect-a-thon game, and it was made by the Mario team that made Mario Odyssey, so the gameplay, the animations, and the character animations looked beautiful. I also would say, I'm surprised you're not going to get, you didn't keep it for Kirby Air Riders, because that's Masahiro Sakurai's next project, and he put a lot of stuff into it.
You know what I'm going to play?
What?
Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube.
GameCube?
Yeah, because it's going to be better anyway.
I don't know about that.
We'll see.
We'll see, because
It's a classic.
it's coming out soon. I'm trying to see where.
I'll buy a Switch 2 if they announce Smash for Switch 2.
So far, there's been 9 million Nintendo Switch 2
It
sold.
doesn't sound like that much.
Yeah. It's about to beat the Wii U.
Beating the Wii U is not an accomplishment. That's like that should be the where the bar is. That's like the low part.
The low part, yeah.
That's like the first thing you vault over when you're like on the track team, like track and field. That's like the one they start you out with.
The Wii U.
That's where yeah.
But they also are predicting their biggest sales year yet. Back in the start of COVID, the Nintendo Switch 2 sold like the Nintendo Switch 1 sold 26 to 27 million. They're predicting in the first year of the Switch 2, in 1 year, they're going to sell 30 million units.
Want to know why the Switch 1 sold so well?
Why?
Because it was like the first time something like that was on the market, where it was a handheld, like a full powered like gaming system handheld.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like the DS or the 3DS where it was like very basic 3D graphics. It was like full blown console graphics in your hand. Now the market is saturated with those. People have the Steam Deck. People
ROG
have
Ally.
the ROG Ally and the Xbox One. They have the ROG Xbox Ally X, which costs like $1,000 or something.
Yeah. And they also have, what's that other company? Trying to remember. Lenovo.
Legion.
Lenovo Legion. And then you have the original Switch and the Switch 2. And yeah, so it's Lenovo Legion, ROG Ally, Xbox Ally X, and Steam.
And the Switch One had games.
Yeah.
Like Splatoon and like Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers didn't come out until the
2018.
second year. Yeah, the second year of the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, but then I had Mario Odyssey.
Mario
Classic.
Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2,
Shit. Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on its first year, and all
And a lot of people wanted to play Breath of the Wild on something more powerful than the Wii U.
true.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I got the original Switch was Breath of the Wild, and I didn't get the Wii U, so I got Mario Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild on launch day.
See? And those deluxe versions are better than their Wii U counterparts. Not a lot of people had a Wii U, so the Switch made sense to have those games on it again.
Yeah.
But anyway, next topic.
Yes, next topic. Let's get into the news. Let's go here.
What's in the news?
I just wanted to do a call back to Keemstar right there, but
Oh, okay.
let's see. And let's try out some of these chips. Now I had something similar to this in Japan. It's I believe the same company, but they have English text on it because I got this at a local store here. and this is also a Korean brand. So we're gonna try it. They sold these in Japan. Pizza chips. Am I a weak man? Oh, come on. I'm not gonna. I don't want to explode it on your couch. I don't want to cause damage to the constructional integrity of the.
Oh, me first.
Yes. You first. And then we'll also try something that I ended up finding out I loved in Japan, even though we don't have the actual brand that I got in Japan. We'll get some of this here. The brand I got in Japan for melon soda. But the melon soda in Japan was really good, so I got us some melon soda ramen.
You're going to hear a lot of table ASMR this episode.
Yes, you are. You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's some Jap shit. No, it's good. I like it.
It's good. Now, you would be surprised that I lost weight on this trip because I bought of these bags, I bought 22 of these bags throughout the trip.
Oh, you know why you lost weight on this trip?
I walked.
I wasn't even going to say that. But you walked, and also their portion sizes are 1/3 of an American.
Yeah, that is very true.
Size.
But the crazy fact is, in Japan, if you are a fan of McDonald's, right?
Of course I'm a McDonald's fan.
I got the Tsukiyomi burger, which is teriyaki sauce, egg, and cheese, and it was a triple burger. And I got another burger.
The samurai burger.
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah, the teriyaki burger.
And then I
Classic.
also got with that a float drink and fries, and I got all of that for $8.60.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Because here that would be $28. Because trust me, I know I eat a lot there.
I think the samurai burger. So let me tell you something. They have a location in Chicago. It's in the building for Hamburger University, where managers go to train for McDonald's. They have a different menu at just this McDonald's. They have worldwide favorites. Now, it rotates every few months or every couple months, where they have different menu items that are overseas or up in Canada or whatever on the menu.
Yeah.
Here. Well, not here, but a few states away. So, yeah, I got to have the samurai burger.
Did you like it?
In Chicago. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Be sure to check out that video on my channel. I think it's called something like Happy McDonald's Day, because I had it on
McDonald's Day?
National McDonald's Day, yeah.
Nice. I rated that burger in my video. I believe we scrapped this burger review for at the McDonald's, because here's the thing. You're supposed to eat McDonald's when it's hot and fresh, but I was being rushed along to get back to our hotel right away. So because of that, I wasn't able to eat the burger nice and fresh. I got all that food, and since we didn't get a taxi or anything, we had to walk. We walked about 45 minutes to an hour and 25 minutes back to the hotel, and the smoothie / thing was already melted. The food was already cold, so I didn't give it a fair shot at its peakness as fresh, but I ranked it probably about a 6 out of 10.
Cool. I heard a lot of your filming was stunted during this trip.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in Japan. Some areas weren't allowed to record, and then some of my friends were nervous about being too loud because they didn't want to annoy anyone in Japan.
It's
but
a culture.
Because of the cultural things. But the thing is, the only places you are not really supposed to talk are on trains and stuff like that. But if you're out
on
on
the temples, right?
And the temples, yeah. But if you're on open street, you're allowed to talk. But they were so worried that we would get in trouble, or they didn't want to annoy people, so they kept saying not to talk while we were on the streets. That was one of my only problems with the trip with that, because as you see in the recap videos, there wasn't many of us talking in-person stuff there, because that was one of the things that I sadly wasn't able to do, because they were worried about other people in Japan being upset that we were talking too loudly on the street, even though you're allowed to talk on the streets, just not temples or the train.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that though. Like I'm out in Japan, these very respectful people, and then I just go there. I'm like, "Hey guys," and I'm just this loud, boisterous American.
Yeah.
I gotta respect it on some level, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why you didn't see that much talking throughout the video. There may be a voiceover or two throughout it, but that's why I wanted to give that explanation there too. Now we're gonna try the melon soda.
cool.
Have you had melon soda before?
I actually have had this one.
You have had this one?
Yes, they sell this stuff at FYE
Yes.
at the mall. I think Wegmans too. So this comes out, right? Yep.
Yep. And then you put it in the top and you
And then-
slam it.
And then you do one of these
Yeah, you pump it down. There you go.
with my palm.
Just got to use a little force and pop it. There you go. And it's a pretty good taste. Cheers.
Cheers. I like this stuff.
My favorite consumer brands there was definitely Suntory. I liked a lot of the Suntory products. The best beer in Japan was the Suntory Melt. All the other beers there were absolute. I'm gonna say it shit. Absolute shit.
Hey, we got kids watching. Watch your language.
I'm sorry, kids. But if you ever go to Japan when you're
I
older,
already said that earlier.
true. If you ever go there when you're older, Strong Zero mid, all Kirin mid, all those beers just straight up mid. Besides the Suntory malt, and that's the only beer I could recommend there.
What's the age of alcohol consumption in Japan?
I know I was fine because I was 21 or older, but I think it's like maybe 18 or 21. Let's see.
Just so you guys know, this contains no melon juice.
20. It's actually 20 in Japan.
See, that's more reasonable than over here. Over here in America, you see, I love this country. I love this country very much, but the idea that you can be kicked out of your parents' house and join the military and vote, and you can't have a beer.
Or a cigarette.
Well, it used to be you could have a cigarette at 18, but not
anymore.
Not anymore. It's just crazy, man.
War.
Yeah, go to war, but you can't have a drink.
Yeah. Go to war and you can't have a drink or have a cold one with the boys. That's messed up.
But I do love this country. God bless America.
God bless America and the U.S. of A.
Japan sucks.
I will not say that. But God bless America. And then also, let's see. So what have you been up to? What have you been doing recently all together?
What have I been doing recently? That's a good question. I go to work, 5 or 6 times a week, and I do IT work for. That's why I said very robotically that I like McDonald's earlier. I do IT work for a McDonald's franchise here, and it's a fun job, very very meaningful, I do a lot of meaningful things on the day-to-day.
Yes.
Very meaningful job.
What's your favorite thing to do IT-wise on the job?
Oh, I love when people, break something. I love when they, have a paper jam in their kiosk, and they say that their printer doesn't work, but actually, they put the paper in upside down. That's my favorite thing.
And then they can't print, even though if they just open it up and switch the paper around, it would work.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
Huh. That's an interesting theory.
Is it unheard of for them?
Yeah, wow, putting the paper in the right way?
Yeah.
Wow. Or rebooting something before you complain about it?
Very true.
Anyway, but
Or reading the instruction manual?
or reading anything I say. Yeah, that
Yeah. or any of your tips or advice you leave on the workplace
Yeah, or all the
page.
documentation that Luke and I have made over the past year or two. Anyway, no, I got a few LAN parties coming up. I'm going to this one in Buffalo, November 22nd. It's from 2 to 9:30ish. It's a Western New York Gamers Club LAN party. And yeah, this one's open to the public. They haven't done a LAN party in forever. I'm going to stop by. It's going to be terrific. And then we have the Massive LAN Staff LAN.
Oh, nice.
Lands across America. That's the weekend of December 7th, I think, or 9th. It's the first weekend, I believe.
And is it the whole weekend or just a couple
Whole
days?
weekend.
Whole weekend?
We don't have a venue for that confirmed yet. So we're still working that one out.
Is that for staff and helpers or just staff?
Yeah, because you want to go, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, yes. Now, Andrew created a monster with LAN and producer Dan. I was told to go to Massive LAN ever since. I'm obsessed with Massive LAN. The one year we got locked there during winter for like a week, I wanted to be 2 weeks stuck there, but he didn't like that idea.
He's in the honeymoon phase of Massive LAN. But no, and then after that, Massive LAN's in January. MassiveLAN.com. Be sure to go to MassiveLAN.com. You'll find more information there. Join the Massive LAN Discord server, which you can find a link to at MassiveLAN.com. You can also find the ticket link at MassiveLAN.com. Massive LAN is the second weekend of January. It is a great LAN party. We had almost 300 attendees last time. We broke 300 attendees once before COVID happened. Yeah, it's a great place to. I already did this spiel on episode 1, I think.
And episode 2 we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah,
But
I love Massive LAN.
I
That's
do
why,
too.
That's why I'm part of it.
And our next topic is I created a new channel.
All right, so I have to intervene here.
Yeah.
So when I watch you, I think of you,
Yeah.
the individual, you, Colin, as BTE Nuclear. Now, it was very jarring to me when you put a video in there by the name Venoshock, which is your new channel name, right?
Yes.
Man, Venoshock.
The name.
Just elaborate on your new channel before I go any further.
Yeah, the naming is because it's one of my favorite moves in Pokemon. Venoshock, it's a poison type move, so I named the channel as that name, Venoshock. I go by Veno on that channel. I wanted to make a channel as an experiment. This one's more like an experiment where it focused on one topic and one topic only and see how that would do. Because my main channel, as you guys are here, I do podcasts, I do unboxings, I talk about my favorite video games, I do reviews, I do vlogs. It's about all my different passions.
Is
And-
Pokemon not a passion for you, Colin?
It is a passion for me, but the reason why I created a separate channel is because I want to see what it would be like to have one channel dedicated to just one topic and see how the numbers would do comparing from my main channel to this new channel. And it's so far been a good result in testing it out. And I like having two channels. I know you guys are probably thinking, why don't I just post more videos on my main channel? And it's because now that I have a certain quality I've had put up on this channel, I get nervous about posting stuff on my main channel unless it's been edited by producer Dan, because I like things to be
Quality stuff.
quality stuff for you guys.
Quality stuff that Danny K produces.
Yes. And if on my Venoshock channel, it's basically barely edited. It's just I cut out things that don't need to be in it, and then I put it all together, and it's basically just raw.
But here's my point of contention here. Do you not feel a kinship with your name, BTE Nuclear? Like, I would feel very weird if I went on camera and was like, "Hey guys, this is Fluffy Nuggets." Like, no, Fluffy Nuggets is not me. I am Dynamic Meme.
Yes, you are.
You are BTE Nuclear.
Yes.
In my head, you are BTE Nuclear. So when I saw that video, you were like, "Hey guys, Venoshock here. I was like, that's not Venoshock. That's BTE Nuclear. Why not? I know you said you liked the move Venoshock, but why not just BTE Nuclear Pokemon?
The reason why is because I wanted the name to relate to Pokemon as well as the channel, and so that way if they would hear the word Venoshock, no, it's a Pokemon move, but also that name in general would relate back to Pokemon. If it was BT Nuclear Pokemon, yes, it would still be me and Pokemon, but that's too long of a channel name, I feel. And also, then they would have to know the previous channel and all of that. I would feel like I wanted to have them separated because then it would be two links. They would be separate but same.
Or, okay, well, think of Skyda's Minecraft. Remember Skyda's Minecraft from back in the day? Well, he had a channel called Skyda's Life. Why not Nuclear Does Pokemon?
True.
Something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's you have multiple personalities, right? You have multiple personality disorder, Colin.
Yeah.
And this is an intervention. You have multiple personality disorder. You need to get some help. You need to rename your channel to Nuclear Does Pokemon, or well, I'm not telling you what you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's how I would have done it. It's dynamic Pokemon.
I will say though, a few times I've made videos, I've accidentally said, "Hi guys, this is BT Nuclear. In today's episode of Pokemon," I've done that multiple times. So I had to re-record multiple videos because I said BT Nuclear in the video instead of Venoshock. But the results are like, I'll always be making content on my main channel. It's just I like keeping high quality content on there, and this channel is for my level of editing skills.
Right.
So this channel is like, if I want to make a video, I don't feel like it's gonna be not as where I want it to be for you guys. This channel is more about like, if I just want to make something and put it out there. This channel is more like, I want to give you quality content so that you can enjoy this for years to come and rewatch it over and over again. Where that channel is, yes, you could watch it over and over again, but it is not as high as quality or produced content.
I have to give you more flack on another one. When you name your episodes, and Feisty
Chespin.
Chespin. Sorry, I forget. It's a Feisty Chespin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not Ann. It's A Feisty Chespin.
Yes.
Just saying.
I'm very bad with grammar. That is also not one of my strong suits.
Run it through the ChatGPT.
ChatGPT?
Before you upload with those titles.
Yes. Now, I'm going to get into the statistics of why I did it.
I'm a grammar Nazi.
Yes. That's good for me, though, because it'll help me get my grammar better. But I'm going to give you the statistics of what I've noticed comparing it from my main channel to this, now view-wise, and what I did differently. So, vidIQ. Get it, guys. vidIQ helps you learn the algorithm and the search engine optimization better, where if you download that and add it to your browser as an attachment, it tells you the best tags to use, the best title. You can generate better titles, generate better descriptions, and tags to use in a video. And if you get it higher to a higher percentage, the more likely your video is pushed through the algorithm. And I've noticed that I uploaded a few videos, and some of them got 800 plus views, and my shorts on that channel are getting thousands of views. So I'm going to try to implement that more onto BT and Nuclear. And then starting, not this year, next year, I may increase my budget for videos so I can do 2 videos a month instead of 1.
That's going to be really expensive.
Yeah. Tell me about it. It's probably, yeah, tell me about it. But that's the goal, because I want to give you guys more content, so that way it's not bigger gaps like we have now. It's going to be at least 2 videos a month, or at least guaranteed 1, but I want to try to increase that to 2 starting next year.
Not that I'm suggesting that you should take business away from Dan in any means, but what do you lack in the video editing department?
What do I lack? Just the knowledge, the know-how, and stuff like that. That's why I might have producer Dan teach me some editing, and maybe that could be even a video idea. Let us know if you'd like that, where we name it "Dummy Learns How to Edit for the First Time," and my producer shows me how to make videos.
Yeah.
And that'd be a funny video idea. But that's what I lack, as I lack the skills and know how to make it quality. All I know how to do is cut out stuff that shouldn't be in there, put it there, and then it's just the rest of it's just raw. Learning how to layer sound effects and everything on top of it, I struggle with that too. And just like basic transition stuff, like how to do a good transition with fades and all that. I don't really know how to do that, so that's why I don't make my own content that much.
Yeah. You ever try using Premiere?
Yes, I've used Premiere back in, I believe it's called Harkness.
Yeah.
I went to Harkness for digital media, and that's why I have some basic editing know-how.
If you ever want to feel like you don't know what you're doing in life, just try and use Premiere for the first time. Just go on there and try to do anything. Like, anything even basic. Like, add like a title, like a text to the screen. You will feel like you are stupid. You will feel stupid. Because it's not as cut and dry as a lot of things are.
Especially, too, with Shotcut, too. I try to add text to a video, and it was like committing surgery on a brain trying to figure that out.
Yeah. It's very advanced software. I'm sure it's very good for people that know how to use it.
Yeah.
But for someone who is not already a video editor or someone who is willing to learn for hours, like what to do, just use Windows Movie Maker, bro. Seriously, just use Windows Movie Maker. You'll have a lot more of a fun time with that.
Yeah. And I give credit to all people that edit and make videos, because I learned...
Like Danny K.
Like a producer Dan, because with the new channel, I have this problem where I'll record gameplay for my Let's Play right now outright, and it'll be like 2 hours of gameplay that I have to reduce down to like 45 minutes, and I'm like smashing my head against a table because I'm getting frustrated in how long it's taking. And now I feel bad for my producer Dan for some of the stuff I gave him, where it was like 2 to 3 hours long, and he had to make that down to 10 minutes. I feel so bad now. I feel so bad after learning the pain he suffers through.
Yeah. We got any more topics, Colin?
I think that's it for today.
Oh, that's it?
That is.
Man, it's already over.
Yeah, it's already over, but we got some exciting news for you guys.
What's the news?
For our final episode of the year, we'll be collabing with Whiskey and Cigars!
Oh, dude, that's my favorite podcast.
It is mine, too.
This one.
I know. I can't wait to sit down with them, have a good conversation, and smoke some cigars and drink some whiskey.
Me too, bro.
This has been the Dynamic Nuclear Podcast, and make sure
Hey, guys.
Nuclear, smash that subscribe button.
Dude, you wanted me to say it?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not my thing. That's 100% you.
100% me?
Yeah, that's 100% you. I can't top that. Do it again.
Nuclear, smash that subscribe button.